They could have picked anywhere to fight, but... So here comes... This bout is... We welcome you to this beautiful theater. Shakespeare has nothing on the drama that we've seen between these two fighters.
Todd, I'm going to stay here till the end of the night, because if you're a fight fan like me, this is...
And there's the bell to start round one. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Missing with the left uppercut. That hook scores. Alvarez and Jacobs fought in 2019. It went the distance. Jacobs felt wronged. He promises to go for the knockout tonight to avoid any controversy.
Canelo Alvarez, this is a good fight. He improves fight after fight after fight. He knows exactly what he's got to do. Daniel Jacobs, on the other hand, is a strong, tough bro. He knows what's in front of him. He's been watching Canelo from day dot. So how do you prepare for a man that's been preparing for you for years?
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
You'd like to see more jabs. They both want the knockout. He blocks the jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. At this point, you got to believe. Here we go. It's round two. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. We welcome you to this beautiful theater where every seat has been sold, but the fans will only need the edge. We expect a standing ovation when these two are done.
You walk in, you cannot hide or duck or stand behind anybody. The audience is on you. They see every single movement, every single twitch. If you're scared, the thousands of people are here in this place. They will spot it.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
He threw the hook, didn't land. That jab doesn't score. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. They miss with the jab. Beautiful counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, you know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away.
Good round.
On to the third. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Johnny out of nowhere, look at this. Oh boy, the Miracle Man now in some trouble. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no...
Oh my goodness, Johnny. And down goes Daniel Jacobs.
1, 2, 3, 4. Come to me.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
The charts action from both of these fighters. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. So it's plan B. Here we go to the fourth round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. He parries away that left hook. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The straight right just misses. Timing beats speed, speed beats power. Hook missed. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that. And there's the bell for round 5. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Both men step back for just a moment. Code red, and down goes the Miracle Man.
1,
back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
Mustafa ever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. They are giving us a high-tempo show. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the... On to the 6th round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
He threw a punch and just got countered. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure...
Whoa, Johnny! Jacobs in real trouble!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something because otherwise, why should it change?
That uppercut's blocked. This is not where Daniel Jacobs wants to be right now. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor. Here comes round 7. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagles hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
So what does he do? Does he go to play the understudy and go for second place and think that's me? Or does he think, right, I've got to step this up here? The decision has to be made. But you've got to remember, why are you here? You're here to win a fight. So you've got to get that in your head.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight, it's the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. Do you know the amazing...
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round. Hold that thought! Oh boy, the Miracle Man now in some trouble. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. The corner has... And we enter the 8th round. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nope, that uppercut does not score. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Uh-oh, code red time here for Daniel Jacobs. What is he going to do? That was the moment.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than others.
And there goes Jacobs, he's down!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can you continue?
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout? Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Ooh, and Daniel Jacobs just got rocked. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Some might have thought it was a little bit closer, but in the end, the referees are in a unanimous agreement.
They've done it before, now they're doing it